The Texas sun dipped below the horizon. The sky turned shades of purple and orange. A beautiful winter day, Carmen Alvarez thought. Little did she know, it was the calm before the storm. Carmen lived in a modest home in Austin with her husband Miguel, and their two children, Sofia and Mateo. Life wasn't always easy, but they were a family, and they had each other. That evening the news buzzed with warnings of an approaching ice storm. They always exaggerate, Miguel chuckled, switching off the television. But Carmen couldn't shake a feeling of unease. By morning, the world outside had transformed into a frozen wonderland. A thick layer of ice coated everything, turning the city into a glistening, icy fortress. Trees bowed under the weight, their branches shimmering like glass sculptures, fragile and beautiful. Power lines sagged precariously, some snapping under the strain, causing widespread outages. The Alvarez family huddled together, their breath forming clouds in the frigid air, trying to stay warm. The power flickered, then died completely, plunging them into darkness and cold. Fear tightened its grip on Carmen's heart as she realized the severity of their situation. It was worse than they had imagined, the city struggling to cope with the severe ice storm. Sofia, her 7-year-old daughter, coughed, a sound that echoed through the silent, icy room. A persistent cough that had lingered for days, growing worse with each passing hour. Now, with the biting cold seeping into their home, Carmen felt a surge of panic. Sofia needed medical attention and time was running out. The journey to the hospital was a nightmare, a test of endurance and sheer willpower. Roads were impassable, transformed into treacherous ribbons of ice, making every mile feel like an eternity. Miguel, his face etched with worry and determination, drove their old pickup truck with the utmost care, his knuckles white from gripping the steering wheel. Each bump in the road sent jolts of pain through Sofia, her groans of discomfort piercing the tense silence. Carmen held her daughter close, whispering reassurances she hoped sounded convincing, her own heart heavy with fear. The storm raged on, a relentless assault of freezing rain and howling wind, battering their vehicle from all sides. Hours crawled by as they inched forward, the minutes stretching into what felt like an endless journey. The hospital, usually a mere 20-minute drive, felt like a world away, a distant beacon of hope shrouded in the storm. Carmen prayed for a miracle, her heart pounding in unison with the windshield wipers battling the relentless ice, each swipe a desperate plea for safety. The hospital, when they finally reached it, was a beacon of light and warmth, standing out against the dark, icy night. Its illuminated entrance seemed to promise safety and care. The waiting room was overflowing with people